Hello, friends. It is September 13th, 2015, and I'm going to get started on my daily vlogging. Again, I got away from it, and I shouldn't have. I really want to keep track of my life in this way, and I hope that maybe you guys can benefit from these videos too. So I have a little system that I would like to do when I do these podcasts. And so what I'm going to do is share 3 things that I learned that day, and then 3 things of interest that are going on in my life. So the first thing that I learned today, it was just quite profound for me. I was sitting in church, and we had a state conference, and so there was lots of words from all the way around. I want to say it actually. We had some people from Ulm, Germany, so they had to travel over an hour to get here, and it was packed, and we were up on the stage at the very end. Just there were so many people, and then we had to wear headsets for translators, and that was fun. But anyway, one of the speakers was a German lady, and some of the things she said were very, very profound. She was talking about the definitions of blessings, and there are, of course, various, let me think of the word, scales, I guess, of blessings. So the greatest blessings that we can have are blessings that will bring us closer to God. So that would include things like family and the blessings that come when we make good, righteous choices. The blessings that help us to feel more joyful, more happy. And true joy comes from feeling the blessings and feeling closer to God and doing the right things. Happiness is fleeting. It's contrived. Happiness comes to us when we have a situation, or hey, we got a new outfit and it made you happy, and so there's things we have to actually contrive to receive. And then joy is just something that's inherent, that comes along with an experience or something that we've learned, or that feeling that we feel when we feel the Spirit of God. So the highest on the scale would be for blessings, anything that brings us closer to God. And then that goes down, of other blessings. And then, I think that there can be confusion in the world of what is a true blessing and what is just something that, makes us happy momentarily. So something worldly. True well-being isn't defined by good health or a full bank account or worldly goods. It is defined by the people that we are, the fruits. By our fruits we shall be known. What kind of people are we? How do we feel inside? How is our relationship with God and with our family? And the only true joy comes from those blessings, the blessings that bring us to God. Well, that was really neat. And I think it's also important, and that would be part 2. Number 2 was that trials have to happen in this life. Or why are we here if we're not here to grow? And some of the greatest blessings from God actually follow some of our biggest trials. And those trials change us. They help us to grow. They change our perspectives. They help us to be able to broaden our horizons, to move over these mountains, to be a better person, have more experience, be able to help others on the path. But I know when we're going through it, all we can think about is what's going on and the depths of the feelings that we feel. But if we can rise above it, we can find some of that joy. The number 3 of the things that I have learned today was related to an experience that I'm going through right now with my, I have some loved ones in the States that I really wish I could be there for. It's really hard to be all the way across the ocean and know that I could be there for that person physically and help relieve some of their burdens, and I can't. And it reminds me so much of the times that I have gone through the very depths and I felt so alone, and I wish someone could be there to lift my burdens and take me through, that trial. But then I remembered what I learned from that. Instead, I had to just learn to rely on God and not put my faith and trust in the arm of flesh. That doesn't mean that I feel that I'm exempt from helping and doing my part, because I feel that we can always find a way to support someone. And of course, energy healing is something that I can do for these loved ones. But, prayer and fasting is so powerful, and I can do that. And sometimes I can just do that with fasting from Facebook for a day or 2 or 3 or whatever. Financially, if they need, if somebody we love needs help. I mean, there are so many different various things that we can do, even if we live far away. But I know our hearts, when there's limitation, it's a trial for everyone involved. But again, it's something to learn from. Okay, so something not quite so heavy today. I will share my 3 things about my life. Well, first of all, I have a son with a really sick toe, and actually I think it's spreading throughout his body, so we're going to be going to the hospital again today. We spent it last night in the hospital, and they said he had a staph infection and he started antibiotics, but he is just getting sicker, so it could possibly be MRSA. So we get to pack up our books and go hang out at the hospital again. The second one is my little baby likes to go. She is 17 months old. Number 10, she's growing up way too fast. And she stands at the door all throughout the day. She gets her shoes on and she stands at the door. She's like, me go. And she gets so upset. The good thing in all of this is our household is so busy. I've got kids, my oldest daughter, she has a job at the commissary bagging. She does house cleaning and she's a babysitter and she does other odd jobs. So she's gone throughout the day, running back and forth. And then my second daughter is, she's a bagger at the commissary. She's a tutor. She's a babysitter. And so she's gone a lot throughout the day and she runs back and forth. And then my son is also a bagger at the commissary and he's a dog sitter. And he's also my errand boy. And so he'll take the kids to the park and whatever. And then my next daughter, Mackenzie, she's also a babysitter, mostly for the people that we live closest to. But they love to make little trips to pick up, we ran out of peanut butter, so we'll run to the commissary. And so little Courtney has gotten so used to these quick trips that she just totally looks forward to walking out that front door. I'm relieved now that we're on the first floor that it's only like 5 stairs down and it's not like a 1/10 of a mile to get downstairs. So that's very positive. I think that was number 2. And so number 3 would be my daughter Meredith has made the swim team. My kids have been doing swimming lessons full time for a little over a year. And a couple of them are in the advanced. She's one of them. And so she tried out for the swim team and made it. So 4 o'clock in the morning and I are going to become best friends. I don't see it happening quite yet, but it's going to happen. That's my goal. And this is a night owl speaking. Anyway, well, I hope you're having an amazing day. I would love your feedback. If you have anything to say and anything to share, just want to comment on the video, I invite you to comment below. Have a great day. Bye now.